Hey guys, it's Carter. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Now in today's video, we are going to be talking about pretty much the top 3 tips and tricks that you guys can use to start making money with a small swing trading account. So I hope you guys all enjoy this. We're also going to be talking about a great strategy you guys can use. So stay tuned for that. So I'm super excited to make this video. If you guys like it, hit that like button and subscribe as well. Check out my swing trading school. It's absolutely fantastic. We talk about how to find stocks and opportunity, pretty much the scanners we use. We talk about everything you must know about swing trading. We have private live streams, we have a group chat, we have quizzes, lectures, and the thing is I know when people think of courses and online schools, especially from a YouTuber, they have that association that it's a scam or an easy way to get rich quick. And guys, I am not telling you swing trading is easy or an easy way to get rich quick. This is a way where you guys can jumpstart that learning. And I don't believe in alerts. I don't believe in it at all. I teach you how to trade. So check it out. You guys can use code YouTube to get 20% off, only valid for this week for that code. So sign up. I'll see you in there. And guys, let's jump into this here. So when it comes to swing trading with a small account, probably the largest issue I see with it is they fund an account with, let's just say, $100. Now, what they expect to do is turn that $100 into $1,000 in 2 weeks or a month or whatever it may be. No, the biggest issue is not having realistic expectations. And what I mean by this is if you have an account with $100 and you're making, let's just say, $1 a day, which might not seem like much money, but you're profitable. The only thing that is separating you from making more money isn't your strategy, because your strategy is profitable. It's your account size. So if you're just starting out, have very, very realistic expectations. Now, it's okay and normal to have healthy goals for your account, but just understand that it's not easy and don't expect anything, given, right? Nothing is given. So you got to earn everything that is given to you. So another thing, moving on to lesson number 2, another thing that's important is people don't really invest into education. And what I mean by invest, I'm not even talking about my school or course or, group chats, but they don't put in that time. They don't invest those hours into charting, technical analysis, looking for opportunities, scanning the market. Yes, the great thing about swing trading is you don't have to be as involved in the stock market, compared to like day trade. But if you treat it like a hobby, you're going to get hobby results. And what I mean by this is if you're looking to have swing trading outpace your full-time income, you got to treat it like a job. You got to treat it like a job. Invest those hours. Constantly look for opportunity. And yeah, watch YouTube videos. What you're doing right now is already jump starting your learning curve. Put in those hours, watch YouTube videos, learn as much as you can. The more you learn, the more you're going to earn with swing trading. So I'd highly recommend you guys just focus on education. And the great thing about brokers nowadays, especially the broker I use, which is Moomoo, they offer paper trading. So it's a way to start practicing and educating yourself without having to pay for anything, because you can practice your strategies and mindset and scanning for opportunity for $0. Paper trading is using simulated money to pretty much just practice your entries, your exits, and your risk management skills. So once you fund an account, you'll kind of already have some experience and you'll just have a little more confidence in your trades. And I think that's super important. And a lot of people actually don't do it. And I don't know why. Honestly, I do think some of the reasons is because brokers make it so easy to fund an account. And then you'll go on YouTube and see people making millions of dollars off swing trading. So you think it's easy, but it's not. Just focus on education and you'll be in a great spot here. The last thing I want to talk about is focus on base hits. Now, not baseball. We're not talking about baseball. What we're pretty much talking about is trades. I would gladly take 1, 2, 3% profit every single day, every single week if I could. And the reason why I say that is because a lot of people think in order to be successful with any type of trading, whether it's day trading or swing trading, you got to make 30% a week, 100% a month, and that's not the reality of it. Most swing traders that trade full-time like myself, they are base hitters. Those are the 1, 2, 3% profiters. And those compounded over the year, that is where you make your money. It's not going to be off buying a stock for $1 and selling it for $300. No, that's not where you're going to make your money. It's going to be off buying a stock for $1 and selling it for $1.10. $1.05. That's where you're going to make your money. So the biggest things, guys, focus on those base hits. I would much rather see you guys be super consistent than trade stocks and get a 30% return one week and then you're down 50% the next week. Just focus on those base hits. But guys, all right, now let's jump into a very, very good strategy that you guys can use to start implementing in your swing trading. So let's jump into this. Like I said, the broker that I use is going to be Moomoo. They're absolutely fantastic. They offer paper trading, great charting, and all that stuff. So when it comes to swing trading, what I do and really what I focus on here is stocks on some sort of upward trend. And as we zoom out, you guys can see that this stock has gone from pretty much lows at like 116, hitting highs at 164. Very, very good growth. Now, as we look at it, more close here, you guys can see that we have several lines. We have a blue line, a red line, and this green line down here. So the blue line is what we call the 90-day moving average line. The red is the 200-day moving average line. And then the red line down here is what we call the RSI line, also known as the relative strength index. So we'll start on the bottom and just kind of work our way up. So the RSI is the relative strength index. This tracks momentum inside the stock, pretty much determining if a stock is undervalued or overvalued. So what I always like to do normally is anything pretty much under a 30 or about 25 is considered undervalued for a stock. So looking at the stock where it went pretty much from 154 to 164, you guys know we called this stock out. And the reason why is because it was trading for about a 28 on the RSI. Let's go back and look at the last time it was trading for a 28. It was pretty much all the way back in here where the stock went from pretty much 142 to 146 and then rallied up to 158. As we look back, the stock went from 138 up to 150. So looking back at recent tendencies, you guys see great buying pressure when it's undervalued on that RSI point. Another thing here is these blue and red lines. The blue line, like I said, is that 90-day moving average line. And what this acts as is a trend indicator. So you can look at it, instantly know the direction of the stock. Another thing that it acts as is support and resistance. Same with the 200. The 200 is going to be a harder support and resistance. You guys can see in the past it's hit it, several times, getting buying pressure there. So what we did is we hopped in, understanding that there's heavy support on the 90-day moving average line. It's undervalued on the RSI. And before we ever place a trade, I always use the long position tool that Moomoo offers. So what this trade was and why it was so awesome is because this stock, we risked $1 to make $4 a share, which is an absolute fantastic risk and reward. Now, you might be saying, well, Carter, how do you know when to sell? Now, for me, I always like to look for, not reasons to sell, but I want to understand where resistance is. Resistance is where we get a lot of selling pressure inside a stock. You guys can see the last point of resistance was near around 164. So once we got up to that 161 area, 164 area, I did something called a trailing stop loss. So pretty much what it is in simple terms is as the stock squeezes up and up and up, you move your stop loss up and up and up so it catches momentum. So you kind of can be in the position if the stock just squeezes up like crazy. But in this circumstance, it pretty much didn't, and we did get stopped out with a pretty solid profit. But this is an easy example of how you guys can use moving average lines to start making money off your trades. It's absolutely fantastic. But guys, this is one of the biggest things with growing a small account is practicing these strategies, learning as much as you can. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and don't forget to check out my swing trading school where you guys can learn how to trade, and we'll see you guys in there. So take care, everyone. Hope you guys have a great day and have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. All the course members, don't forget, tomorrow we got our private live stream. Take care, guys.